All right, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about this XR400. It's an electric start one. Normally these XR400s are not electric start. This one is. Someone's done the electric start mod to it. This one doesn't have kickstart, but eventually we will be putting kickstart on it. I just picked this up a couple weeks ago. It's been sitting around here. I've been working on that CR over there, but now we got this thing out because I'm waiting for parts for the CR. And like I said, I put the plastics on it. None of the plastics or the seat were on. This was not on here. It was broken off, and so I've put this on, stuck a smaller bolt in there because it's broken off at the point where the thin part where the bolt goes through was broken off. So I've put a smaller bolt in and just put a little tag on it so it'll stay in place. He did pretty much everything else other than, like I said, to put the seat and stuff on. There was some wiring here. I'm assuming it was a clutch safety, like a neutral safety for the clutch. So you have, on the quads, you have to pull the clutch in to turn the quad on. And then he had this key. He had this key located on the bottom of the bar here, which I didn't like. It was not convenient. So I relocated it up here where the odometer switch, or the odometer gauge, is on these bikes. This one didn't come with one, nor the headlight number plate. He had, oh, look at that plastic just falling right out, but it has the seat bolt out. This thing does not want to come off here. I don't know why. There. Whew. I don't know why that one doesn't want to come off there, but I can go over there. So he had all this wiring here, the solenoid and all that jammed into here. He's cut a hole in the front of the air box, which I got to plug up with something now. And he had it all stuffed in there. I didn't like that. He had a battery box on the back, which I didn't like either. So I took all that out. I've relocated the solenoid up here. I also had to resolder the solenoid here. It was, these two wires were broken. One was barely hanging on, the other one was broken off completely. So I resoldered those. Relocated everything back up to here. I just got battery leads going in there now. That's for the tail light, and so is this. They just need to be connected together, but the tail light's full of mud, so it really doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, he had the battery box down in here, down here. Woohoo! And this is the battery box he had on there. I don't really like it. He had it hose clamped to the back of the air box, and it went down under here like this, like so, there. And I didn't like how close it is to the rear tire. When you're off-roading and stuff, you could potentially hit this and break your battery, rip this off somehow. And then another thing too, as you can see right there, there's mud. So being here, it would just throw mud all over this, and your battery would get corroded quickly, and it'd be no good. So we got rid of that. I plan on putting the battery into the air box here. It's a little more safe in there, I think. And other than that, I haven't started this thing. I haven't done anything other than put that shifter on and put the plastics on and tidy up some wiring. So right now we're going to get this jump box here. We're going to try to start this thing, see if it'll start. And yeah, we'll see if it starts here. So let's see, that's on. The key is on. Also, too, I took the tank off, emptied it out. I emptied out all the old gas. It's been sitting there for 2 years. This bike's been sitting for 2 years. The guy just, he got it so far basically got the motor in the bike, and then kind of gave up due to health issues. I bought the original motor out of this bike off him 2 years ago, so I knew about this bike. And when I saw it come up on Kijiji, I jumped on it because why not? It's an electric start 400. You don't see those too often. So it sat for 2 years without the plastics on it and without the seat. And he had painted it, it looks like 2 years ago, because these are not originally black. They're, of course, as you know, they're gray like that one. There is 2 different color grays they can be, which I actually have 2 examples right here. This is 03, I think it's 96 and up, and this is the 96 color, this darker color. Not exactly that color, but it's pretty close to that color. We couldn't get the exact paint at our local paint shop, but as you can see that one's lighter than this one. So there's 2 different color grays, but none of these bikes were ever black. So let's hook this jump starter up and we'll see if this thing starts. So I'm lazy and I don't want to play around with the wires, so there's your ground. We better check gas is off. Turn the gas on. That's the switch is on, key is on, jump box is on. I will be quiet, and we're just gonna do this. Whoa! Oh, be quiet. I'll turn that off. That thing runs pretty good. It's smoking a little bit. I didn't even put the choke on there. Smokes a little. It's not too bad though. Oh, that's kind of smoky. You're not really supposed to rev these bikes when you first start them up, but whatever. Yeah, you're technically supposed to just let it idle for 10 minutes, let the oil heat up, check your oil on it, and then take it out for a ride, but we're not doing that today. I'm gonna turn this off now. Yeah, that thing runs amazing for sitting for 2 years. I'm surprised it just fired up like that. Normally you gotta take stuff apart, including like the carb and stuff, because they're full of gunk from the old gas, but that runs pretty dang good. Yeah, so if you like this video, then comment, and maybe we'll do a ride video on this thing. If you want to see this thing go for a rip, should be interesting to try a quad motor for xr400. Well, I guess the 400EX motor in a dirt bike frame versus a stock 400 and a 400 frame. So if you like this video, we'll get this one out next time and we'll take it for a ride and see how she rides. Well, I think it should ride pretty good. It's got different gearing on it, so it's got like more highway gearing on it than these bikes do. These bikes got trail gearing on them. I think this one's 1545, and these ones we run 1449 or 1349, 1449. So this one's more geared for the road, so it might have a little more get up and go, whereas these ones, they're more bottom end for the trail, so you can throw it around a little bit nicer. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment if you have any questions. Thanks, have a good one.